Spending lots of money on a camera bag won't make your videos any better, but they might make you a better video creator. I picked up the Lowepro 400 AW for $83.99, reduced from $119.99 on Amazon Prime Day, and I got the K&F Concept DSLR backpack after Prime Day at $63.99 without a deal. So that you could pick up that bag now and it would be £64. First impressions of both bags were, they were exactly what I expected. I could customize the inside. The first thing I did was I just put in all my gear to see how it would all fit. What I didn't like about the Lowepro bag though was that to access the bag, there's one big zip to the main compartment, and that's between my back. And in order to access that, the shoulder straps often got in the way, so I needed to always do this little maneuver to move the shoulder straps to the side so I could get inside. In the same compartment, the sleeve that opens up is where the laptop goes. And I like that idea because it means that I'm not worried about somebody unzipping my bag if I'm moving around or in a tight space. I know it's secure because that's the only way in or out of the bag. And because of that, I didn't think the design really sort of shone out to me compared to the K&F Concept bag, which you do access from the front of the bag as opposed to the back of the bag. The laptop, going back into compartments and my obsession with zips, I found it a lot easier and a lot more functional in the K&F Concept bag. I could actually reach to every pocket, and I found that the pockets were sizable and stretchy enough, for lack of a better word. I could fit more of the things I wanted to fit into those little compartments than the Lowepro backpack, which is not easily accessible. It's on the front of the backpack as opposed to the inside of the backpack on the K&F Concept bag. You can only open up the sleeve halfway down the bag, which means I often need to like slip my hand in, and I can't sort of move things around all that well or fiddle around. I found it quite restrictive. It also meant that I could only possibly sort of stick really flat things as opposed to bulky things like a small LED panel like the Near 160 that I've got, or a couple of hard drives that I carry around with me on a regular basis. Both bags had a very similar tripod mount, not one was any better than the other. I quite liked the idea that in the Lowepro one it was kind of hidden up into the front of the backpack, so you could easily sneak it away, tuck it away when I'm not using it. That was pretty handy. As well as comfy shoulder straps, both bags also come with a chest clip and a waist strap, so that'll just help evenly distribute your weight as well. And that's something to think about when you're thinking of your own bags. How much support do you think you'll need when carrying around? And that all depends on the weight of your gear too. The waist strap on the Lowepro backpack is stitched into the bag, so if you're not using it, then it'll just sort of be flopping around, or it might just dig into your back a little bit. It's not uncomfortable, it might just be a slight annoyance though. However, on the K&F Concept bag, the waist strap is attached in a little sleeve by some Velcro, which is strong enough because it took a while to actually get off, but you can remove it and attach it quite easily. Both bags had a very large interior. I felt that the smaller backpack, which was the K&F backpack, actually had a bigger interior than the Lowepro one, despite the fact that the Lowepro one has bigger dimensions. The two bags that I bought come with a weather bag. The Lowepro one is actually attached to the bag, and you could just pull it out and cover it up, and it's nice and easy. The K&F Concept bag is detachable, and I've actually just stored that in one of the pockets inside the bag, but covers the bag just as nice. So in the real world, which bag did I like better? And I think just because of the easy accessibility and the fact that it seemed bigger on the inside than the outside, a bit of that Time Lord technology, I have to give it to the K&F Concept bag, which I was quite surprised about because it was the cheaper bag, and K&F Concept are known for making good products. They're probably the more affordable brand out there, but they don't normally have like a high standard compared to the really expensive brands out there. Like Lowepro, for example, who make very good products. Very expensive products as well, by the sounds of it, but in this case it hasn't really paid off. I think this bag is really good. The material does feel very nice, as does the K&F Concept bag. This one just feels like it's a bit more weather resistant and a bit more resistant to the elements. But I think it's not for me. It's suitable for somebody with a 15-inch laptop. It's suitable for people maybe with tiny hands. Or maybe for people who will be looking for this bag just to help transport a bulk of the stuff that they maybe want to break down into smaller backpacks. But I don't think this is necessarily one for people who are going to be in and out of their bag quite frequently throughout the day, or maybe are visiting different locations for one shoot within a day. It's a pleasure now to go out on a shoot knowing that I can just pick up one bag and I can feel comfy getting there, I can feel comfy coming back, and everything's all in one place and I can get to it quickly and easily. I look forward to making videos now, which is why I'm encouraging you to think very carefully when you're going out and buying a bag. Expensive isn't necessarily better. You want to be a happy video creator, because if you're a happy video creator, you can make videos faster and you can free up more time to be creative in your videos. I'd love to do more camera bag reviews and tips with you guys, so make sure that you leave a comment to tell me what kind of kit that it is you have and maybe what bag you already have. And if you don't have a bag, then maybe ask me for some suggestions. I'm quite happy to go online and tell you some of the other suggestions that I looked at that might be more fitting to you as opposed to me. So make sure you hit up those comments below. Make sure you tune in for the next video. Thanks very much.